All right. This is Intuitive Empress coming to you with a message for my Virgos. These are general messages. So, I could be speaking to your past, present, or future. The reading may resonate with you or may seem like a personal message, but it is not. It is a general message. All right, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If it does not apply, let it fly. All right. And if you enjoyed this message and the style in which I read, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are a subscriber or a returning viewer, welcome back. And thank you so much. I appreciate everyone for your support of this channel. I do ask for likes because it does help me to get my message out to those who don't know about me, because I come up in the feed through YouTube. All right. If you would like a personal message, the information is in the description box for you. And here we go. All right, so we have the King of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Judgment card, and Faith. Okay. These are new cards. They are different than those of a regular tarot deck and have a different meaning. So I'm going to give you my interpretation as well as what the book says the card means. Okay. So the King of Wands is an individual Virgo that makes a difference in the world. He does whatever is necessary to change his environment into what he thinks it should be. This includes winning others over to his vision so they can help bring his ideas into reality. Any kind of leader, ruler, or politician will fall into this category. In this leader's gaze, we see a steely determination on his face. He has set lines that have been etched from long experience. Okay, so we do need to say that gender can be reversed. So you could be a male or a female that embodies leadership. Okay, you're someone who can influence people. Okay, you have strong ideas and a vision, and you can rally the team and the troops in order for your ideas to take shape and to be manifested. It goes with the saying in the Bible, write the vision, make it plain, that those that see it may run to perform it. You bring things to the table for people to run to help you perform what it is that you have in your vision. So you are a very, very powerful individual. Okay, so be careful, because there's some controlling energy with this, because kings are controlling. Okay, be the leader that promotes people to be their best instead of just demanding that they do certain things, and be open to better ways to do things. Okay. The King of Swords suggests that you establish and authoritatively state your beliefs and attitudes, rather than simply going with the flow or letting others do the thinking for you. Just because you don't let people do the thinking for you does not mean that you do not take solid advice. This card is 2/3 Gemini and 1/3 Taurus. Okay, so you could have this in your chart, Gemini or Taurus, in your chart. You can also have a business partner or a romantic partner that is a Gemini or a Taurus. Okay. For the Five of Wands, we have conflict. I can see that on the card. You see there's a fierce battle going on. So you could be having conflict in work, in love, in life. This could be a spiritual battle that you're going through. All right. So according to this card is a battle or a struggle, teaming up against a common foe. You can have cooperative, creative work because there's a team here. People who are isolated from each other yet work towards a common goal or opposing goals. So in this card, you can have people fighting against you or you can have people fighting with you. Okay? You have the Saturn energy and the Leo energy. The creative and self-confidence of Leo faces restriction from the limiting effects of Saturn. So, as I was saying before about accepting other people's ideas, a good leader is also a good follower. A good leader takes wise counsel. So, be able to take wise counsel, Virgo, in your journey, okay? Because there is judgment coming, and judgment comes to provide you the fruits of whatever it is you met out, okay? So if you do good and you lead with goodness, kindness, and grace in your decisions, you will get that in return. You will get faithful workers. You will get workers who will work hard simply because you give them the freedom to work hard, simply because they enjoy being around you. People will say they don't leave a company just because they don't like the work. They leave because of bad management and bad leadership. Have everything that you do grounded in faith. This is Taurian energy. Okay. As you can see, there are a lot of different elements. You have the yin and yang sign. You have this wheel here, which to me looks like driving a boat. So there's some leadership there. You have Christian ideology there and other ideologies. So whatever your belief system is, hold fast to it, okay? And that will help you throughout your journey. So let's see what else that you have here, okay, with this reading. Anything else for my Virgos? All right. So we have here the Knight of Coins on top of the King of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands on top of the Five of Wands. We have the Nine of Cups on top of Judgment. And Faith, we have the Five of Cups. All right, so a knight is a doer. They are a being of action. So whatever's going on right now with your vision and your idea, you're in the process of doing, okay? And so you want to be diligent and know what direction you're going in to manage your money well, because coins represent money, okay? You want to make sure that you invest wisely, okay? In that. The Knight of Coins is ready to rush in and tackle the task at hand. So in your rushing in to do, make sure you're using wisdom and your intuitive nature. Unlike other decks, which show this knight sitting quietly on his horse and portrays him as the slowest moving card in the deck. The Tarot of Dreams, which is the name of this deck, Knight of Coins is charging into the fray, thus staying true to the impetuous sagacity of the knight. He is capable of patience when engaging in long, tedious projects, and is evidenced by the huge red rock mountain his horse is about to climb. But once he decides on his direction, he is anxious to begin. Knights are completely focused on their task. The Knight of Coins takes pleasure in his work for work's sake, and thus is often found fully engrossed in what might seem to others like menial or tedious. He could perhaps be an athlete who has the determination of self-discipline to succeed in his sport. A stage in a task or a project when one must buckle down and get one's hands dirty is when the Knight of Coins come in. So that's why I said you have to get in, you have to dig in, you have to get things done. Okay? And so you want to be mindful of how you do it. This card is 2/3 Taurus, 1/3 Aries. In the original deck, this is a Taurian card. Period. So with this card, it's slow, steady, and responsible with Taurus, but also the Knight is eager to begin and rushes in with the Aries energy. Okay? That is why it is not the slowest card in the deck. Okay? So then we have the Queen of Wands. Okay? And just give me one moment. As you can see, this is a queen, so she's regal. She has authority. And again, with the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands, you have some authority here, strong authority. So the Queen of Wands is a strong personality, as most leaders are. In this picture, she looks like an actress posing for a publicity photograph, so you could be an actress or someone in music, someone who gets a lot of attention. With her proud, charismatic demeanor and intense gaze, she challenges us to give our all in whatever endeavors we choose to pursue. Her red and gold costume, related to the elemental sign of fire, is very dramatic, but she has an aristocratic bearing to carry it off. The mask suggests that behind her very public face, she maintains a small part of herself that she keeps private. So, Virgo, with you being outgoing, you don't necessarily want to give everything up about yourself. There's some things that you do want to keep to yourself for your own protection. The life of an actor or actress is not an easy one and requires determination and perseverance, qualities that are necessary if we are to see a project through to conclusion. So the common theme here is perseverance, sticking through until the end of a project or your development spiritually, okay? All right, so queens are feeling. So there's feelings in here when you're working on a new project, a new endeavor, a new business, a new relationship. Your feelings are tied up in that, okay? So protect your feelings, follow your heart, but protect your heart at the same time, okay? This is 2/3 Aries, 1/3 Pisces. So Aries is the fire, to do things. Sometimes you can be a little egocentric, You can be, what is it? What people would consider a little brash, a little blunt, but there is feeling under there. And so you do need to bring that out so people can see that character while protecting your heart, okay? And it says here, the Queen of Wands is able to maintain a direct and forceful commitment to her goals. That's Aries energy, because her belief in the validity of her intuition, which is Pisces energy, okay? So then we have the Nine of Cups, okay? So as you can see, the person on the card is smiling. You see the wine, you see the grapes, and everything like that. And so you have the celebration. It is 1 cup away from a 10 of Cups, which is like perfect and absolute happiness. Okay, so if you stick to your goals, you will have a chance to celebrate, to have that fulfillment. Okay, and according to this here, the Nine of Coins is enjoying the results of your hard work, creating a satisfying environment. Okay, the volume is really down on this, so I hope you heard what I said earlier. Peace and retreating into your shell is the Nine of Cups. Okay, this is Venus and Virgo energy. It is perfectly ordered environment of Virgo and contains its own beauty, which is Venus. Okay, and I'm sorry, that was the Nine of Coins, and I'm supposed to be looking at the Nine of Cups. So forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. I still think it had this place. This tends to be emotional energy, because a cup, it has to do with emotions in a regular deck. Okay, so it's fulfillment of that. Cups. So we have the Nine of Cups. Enjoyment of simple pleasures, simple indulgence. So same thing, enjoyment of your spoils. Okay, so that's Jupiter and Pisces energy. So very emotional. You'll be happy and happy emotionally if you get done what you need to, as opposed to the Five of Cups, where you see the person is looking at the empty cups in front of her, the 3 empty cups in front of her, and don't see the 2 cups that are full behind her. She looks like she had been partying a whole lot. Looked like she had like a little hangover, but she's looking more disappointed at the empty cups. And it says disappointment, dejection with a hint of exaggeration and self-dramatization, a learning experience, and a negative attitude. So in what you're building, there is going to be learning experiences. There are going to be some perceived losses, Virgo. But don't be so busy looking at what you appear to have lost that you don't see what you have behind you. And as you can see on this card, there's a light shining on the 2 cups. Okay, so it's like the divine is trying to say, yeah, you lost these, but look at these, look at these, look at these. And that comes in your faith. And it landed on the faith card because there are times when you have to have faith and see the positive side, even when it looks like things are not going your way. Okay, of seeing the glass half full instead of half empty or completely empty. Okay, don't get caught up in those negative views or emotions. Okay, and that's what happens in business and relationships. Sometimes things can happen and all you see is the bad, that you don't notice that there are still some good things going on. Okay, all right, so we have the Five of Coins. The Five of Coins is Taurian energy. It is an energy of lack, okay, where you see the lady on the card begging with the baby in her hand, okay, trying to do everything to protect that baby and do for that baby, and it's snowing, so the environment can look one way, but then here's the Five of Pentacles in the window, the Five of Coins, that again is being missed because all you see is the environment around you, okay? But this baby is that idea, that dream, that love that you have, that you're trying so hard to protect. But don't forget, there are Five Pentacles right here, and again you see a light actually radiating from it, where here is you have the light radiating to the cups, but because it's coming from the window, you don't see it. See her back and her side, and the hood is covering the light. And so Spirit is saying there are good things around you, but you're so busy looking at what you're focused on, and it doesn't look good, that you don't see that there is a blessing right behind you, okay, Virgo? And then we have the Queen of Cups, okay? And I didn't even read the book for that one. That was my pure interpretation of that card. In this, you have, she has the necklace that has the Pisces energy on it. She has the crown, which is also water, okay? Again, regal energy. You have a lot of regal energy. But in this, with the cups, you have the emotion, okay? In this, I just see that you need to balance your emotions, okay? In this situation, don't let the negative emotions overwhelm you, okay? You have the wheel. In the regular deck, this is the Wheel of Fortune. It is in the upright, so it is turning in your favor, okay? You just have to be able to see the positive out of the cards that seem to be negative, or the situations that seem to be negative. Hold fast to your faith that everything is going to be all right, and you're going to see the wheel turn in your favor. And as you can see, you have dolphins on this card, you have dolphins on the Queen of Cups, you have dolphins on the Wheel of Fortune. You have a lot of water energy on this cup, so on this card, so you see emotional fulfillment, okay? Here you will be embodying the Queen of Cups with the emotion and celebration and things that you need to have, a fullness of this cup is full and it is enough for you. And look, this is only one cup, and here you have two cups, and it looks like the same cup. It looks like the same cup, but here you have one and it's full and overflowing. Here you have two that you don't see because you're so busy looking at the broken and shattered cup here, the two empty cups here, that you don't see the two cups here, okay? That these cups will fill up this cup and be more than enough for what you need. And then you have the King of Coins, okay? So the King of Coins, again, you have a lot of regal leadership energy, okay? This is Taurian energy, but it's also you reaching the pinnacle of success. The king is the ruler, okay, of the land. So it's mastery of your finances, completing the task at hand. Because remember, here you were starting out on a journey as the Knight of Coins. At the end, you have reached a certain level in your journey, a leadership role from a knight. Okay, so we're going to go into a little more depth of what the divine wants you to do. Okay, we're going to get some oracle messages for you to see what spirit wants you to know. Okay. This is a beautiful message. You may have been going through some things, Virgo, with life, love, family, career, but it's all right. Spend more time visualizing your ideal outcome, because there are some things going on, and if you focus on the wrong thing, you're not going to get the outcome that you desire. If you spend your time on those negative things and those negative words or giving up, there's a reason why it was patience, perseverance, and everything in all of these cards, or most of them. And it says the karmic is not strong enough to endure what you've been through. Those negative energies are not strong enough to endure what you have been able to endure. Okay, what you've been through. The negative energies are not so strong that they overpower you. You have the power within yourself to overcome that, okay, as you surrender all to the divine. The divine that's been trying to get your attention, letting you know that everything is okay, Virgo. Okay. You are connected to the source. You are a child of the Most High. This is why the Most High has been trying to get your attention, so you can accomplish the things that you were born to accomplish. Okay? So you know that the best is yet to come, for you have done the work. And that's what these cards were saying. You're doing the work. Keep doing the work. The best is yet to come. It's just a matter of time. The wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. All that was given is being returned. All that was taken is being returned. So basically you have two things on this card. You reap what you sowed. You sowed good things. You sowed into your business. You sowed into that relationship. You sowed into your team. You sowed into your spiritual growth, and you're going to get a harvest from that. The things that were taken from the Three of Cups that we had in here that you were looking at is being returned because you kept true to your faith. For those of you whose faith is weakening, stay true to it, because you are about to get the harvest, okay? All right. So you have love your body. It is your sacred temple, your vehicle throughout this life, okay? So some of you may need to take a little bit better care of yourself right now, because you've been putting in a lot of hard work. You might need to rest. And it says the healing work you are doing serves the divine and the collective, okay? What is meant for you belongs to you, and no one can take it from you, okay? So for some of you, like I said, you have a spiritual journey that you're going into, okay, that you've been working on. For some of you, you've been working in business. You've been working on a variety of different things, okay? And it is going to serve the community as a whole, the world as a whole, okay? And know what's meant for you cannot be taken from you. So stop looking at those 3 cups that were spilled and start looking at those 2 cups that are full. Start seeking divine for what those positive things are, so you can hold on and have the strength to get to where you need to be, okay? All right, we're going to go a little bit deeper in just to get some clarity here. All right. For some of you, that's what I said, because it's a lot of leadership energy in here. It says ego at play. Don't judge others. Don't blame others. There is a purpose to everything. Judgment is our job. The Father, Son, the Holy Spirit, not yours. Talk to us instead. Will guide you. The divine is trying to guide you. And that's what he's been saying this whole reading. Look at what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to you. Hear what I'm saying. All right, Virgo. And so we have self-sabotage. Some of you are in that mode of self-sabotaging yourself because you're not seeing the positive things. Okay, it says create the change you are craving. You are the constructor of your own reality. You have all the tools you need to manifest what you truly want. Focus on the work at hand. Okay? Mirrors, people and situations, mirror reflections to the hidden part of your inside subconscious. Take a deep look to reveal the truth and be courageous. For some of you, there are some things that you have to face about yourself, about your personality, about the areas of where you lack, but also your areas of strength. So be courageous and take that look into the mirror. Is there anything else for Virgo before we move on? All right. And so it says codependency. You don't need others' approval or appreciation. Approve and appreciate yourself instead. Depend on you, not others. Value yourself, love yourself. So for some of you, you could have been going through an emotional thing in an emotional time because of a relationship, or maybe you were seeking other people's approval of your idea and your business, but the people who are going to support you may not be the people that you think. And it says divine trickster. The universe is testing you. Can you see past the illusion of your shadow self? Has your shadow self has created in your mind mirror reflections back on mirror? The universe is trying to get you to see past the illusions that the enemy wants you to see. The enemy, those evil forces, those negative forces. Okay, healing heart, love again. Don't allow past heartbreaks to keep you trapped in fears. True love is waiting for you. Open the door. So for some of you who have gone through bad relationships, open up your heart. Okay, again, heal from those things. The Spirit is saying it's okay to cry. Cry out to me. It may be some time for some ice cream and some tissues. Let it all out. We'll wipe away your tears and give you a big hug for being the brave heart you are. We love you. So you have love all around you. Even if it's not manifested in the physical realm, as opposed to like seeing someone that loves you, you have a God that loves you. You have angels that love you, that are there protecting you, helping you through this, okay? And we're going to wrap this reading up, okay? With some angel numbers and some affirmations. Holy Spirit, heavenly angels of the Most High God. Here we go. And I'm going to take this one because this was on top. All right. So we have 30. You are an original, innovative thinker and an excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using your creativity to convey your ideas and your optimism. Optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. I am imaginative. Okay. You have 33, 30 and 33. 33 is a master number. Any positive changes or projects you are considering right now will be worth your while. Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. Say to yourself, I am expanding. Okay. And so we did have up in the reading that some people may be working on different ideas, moving into a different area, being that leader, being that boss. That project is going to work out. Okay. You have 10-10. Keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you, and say to yourself, I am patient. Put that here. Move this over. Okay. And then you have 66. Your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. And say to yourself, I am positive. All right, so those were the messages for you, dear Virgo, on today. All right, thank you so much for joining me for this message, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.